I almost forgot what I was doing here. I have to.
Almost there. Almost there.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to another episode. The camera's at a weird level today, so it's like I'm looking at
So is mine,
an
so
angle.
it's all good.
What's going on, everybody? So we'll just start with the question of the day, because
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty, so question of the day. Hardware effects. Do you use them? You guys, we want to know.
Yeah, I'd like to know, because this is a stream about. I mean, it's not about hardware effects, but that's the main focus today. Is the hologram micro.
Yes. Was it the hologram
Chroma console.
Chroma console? There you go.
Chroma console. What's going on?
There you
Viral beats. And Catherine, what's going on?
Hey, Julian. Hey, Patrick. Hellbound Hillbilly. Analog Wings.
What's going on, everybody? So obviously I do use hardware effects. And no, we're not counting modular, Julian. We don't speak about 7 modules anymore. I just thought about I was looking for articles today, and I realized I purposely overlook every Eurorack article because we haven't covered Eurorack in a very long time. But Autumn, what about you? I don't think you really have a ton of hardware stuff.
I have this Empress compressor that I, hardly ever use. It's actually my husband's. So I just inherited it because he was going to sell it for super cheap. And I'm like, no, I want to keep it, But I got to say, that microcosm, that is something that I would like to get my hands on.
Yeah, I don't know if the Chroma console is exactly what I wanted, but it feels like it because the microcosm, the one issue is the kind of crypticness of it, and the Chroma console just feels so much more straightforward. So, up and down, it feels a little bit more descriptive. So we'll talk about it. Remo message. I don't use hardware effects, but the more annoying something is to set up, the less likely I am to use it. And that makes sense. I agree.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought this was a synth stream. It used to be.
No.
Oh my gosh. Does my sound good now, y'all?
Did someone say your sound wasn't good?
Someone said I was a little on the quiet side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little more. Catherine says, I currently do not. I'd really like to use more hardware effects, and I have a mixer to use them. It was originally my plan, and I use more VSTs. I'd love physical effects for them. Yeah. Compressor. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that.
I know.
So, random. What's going on? A little bit more, maybe, Autumn. They want you to be nice and loud in their eardrums.
Alrighty.
There it is.
How is it good now, y'all?
There it is.
Is that a better?
That's where it is.
Okay.
So, random. Autumn and I spoke about this off stream, but for reasons, I wanted to just discuss more of my face, for better or worse, okay, on the internet and YouTube's, and how that's going to be happening soon. So, probably starting in 3 weeks or so, I'm going to be attempting full-time musician on YouTube thinging.
Yes. You guys,
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this. A lot of people are excited about this.
Yes, mostly blind and deaf people, but some people with vision are excited about this.
Well, it's cool because the things that you've been able to do while holding a full-time job is already impressive. So now imagining you having like just all this time and energy is like, damn, dude, that's gonna be dope.
More stories. Then videos will actually get finished, i.e., the stinking video I've been trying to finish forever. I'm gonna finish that thing, and yeah, appreciate the support. Autumn will still be here on this channel, but this channel will also get much more annoying and filled with random.
It will get more fun, okay? You're gonna come up with so much more creative content to put on here. Like, everybody's stoked. You were just too humble.
Maybe. I'll still, we'll see what's going to happen. But all I know is there's a lot more time for videos and music. And, you know, there's been so many things that have been like held back. And I'm not going to go on a rant here, but a lot of things have been held back by me just not having the time, but not the want, right? Like music, I have the want. Producing, getting back out and producing, like the big thing that I talked about years ago that never happened was, and it was right before pandemic, I was really trying to go away from doing as much stuff on YouTube and doing more stuff in real life with like people and artists. And I was like producing a group, and then pandemic happened. So, you know, you cannot pay a mortgage with a firm. But they do look up if you do have a firm if you get a mortgage.
Yeah, that can actually be a crutch to you being able to get a mortgage.
Yeah, it's on there. So yeah. Look forward to more videos and more stuff.
Yes.
Soon. Bad Snacks moves back to LA, so I'm gonna hang out with her once she gets off tour. She'll be in person, and
she's doing a lot of cool stuff, man. I've seen like the stuff online.
I know. I'm jealous of. I don't know if I'm jealous, but yeah, I don't know. Because touring's so hard.
No, for sure. It's like, it's not for the weak, man. I have so much respect for people that can tour, like, because it's not easy for them. Obviously, you love doing it, you love performing, but I can't imagine that it's an easy thing to do.
No, I think it's amazing if you're close by and you have a great locked in setup, but I did it and I don't think I could go back to doing it. No, but it's so fun. Seeing the people is fun. Are we going to stream on the main channel again? I propose keeping this here, but maybe a music thing over there. Yeah, if I did something on the main channel, it would probably go back to the original stream, because I prefer to like talk to Autumn and have like a real after-hour stream where we can discuss stuff. The main channel could become the same thing as it was. I would just have to borrow a lot more stuff from Perfect Circuit, and Perfect Circuit's cool with that. But that's literally what it would be. It would become, I call Bryce and I'm like, hey, can I just borrow something every week or every other week and just let me put it on the channel and just,
nice.
Whatever. That would be what it would be. Yes, the rumored first channel. This is no longer after hours. This is actual full channel now. But Autumn, it's that time.
Yeah, you guys, it is time for this little thing that we like to call Around the Web. So we haven't seen the video, or at least I haven't seen the video. So
I haven't seen the videos.
Yeah, so let's all be surprised and check out what is in store.
Yes. So first video today, it's different, but it is this. It is 80s synth funk, including a Behringer synth. Not that matters, but yeah, it's a whole thingy. So
nice. Cool setup.
Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Commercial, Autumn? What do you think? Commercial or no commercial?
Probably, because we still don't have premium, I'm assuming.
All right. But wait, also let me know if everybody can hear this. I already like that beat.
Here's
Oh,
what
man.
you need to do before buying anything online.
That was rude, don't you think? Do you find that to be rude?
Oh yeah.
That was extremely rude.
I was hoping it would be an exclusively exclusive commercial about the Switch, but it looks like it's about everything, all the gadgets.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the beginning. 3, 2, 1, go. I want it to go somewhere. I don't think it will.
Yeah, I think it's kind of just sleeping.
It's about 5 minutes, so it can't just stay here.
Yeah.
Unless it was a solo. We're just gonna skip ahead to where it changes. Oh, see, I see another hand on it. This
There you
means
go.
solo could be happening. Let's go to where the other hand comes up. Here comes the solo, guaranteed.
Nice.
More of a breakdown.
You might have skipped like the part where it was different.
Well, we're just gonna. Here's the outro. It's gonna be different.
Yes.
Probably just whatever. Well, good beat.
Yeah, it was cool. I like the. I especially really like the bassy sound.
Yeah, the Poly D sounds good.
Yes. Yeah,
Also,
that was really cool.
Shout out to the sledge. Wow, y'all is rude. Y'all are rude.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, you actually meant 10, but not that that's any better.
No, I mean, dude, it got me moving and stuff. Again, my favorite sound was that bass sound. He did do some like transitions in there, like the.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if there was like more of that. We just obviously we don't have time to like watch the whole video, but no, that was cool. That was cool.
No, it was I liked I mean the sledge. They used the sledge 2.0. That's
No,
a
totally.
win.
I wonder what it would sound like if every 8 bars maybe he changed it up a little bit, you know? But yeah, cool video.
Yeah, if that beat was in 1980 and it was like Cool Herc like rapping over it, that would be like the greatest hip hop beat ever. Like honestly, to be,
Yeah.
being serious.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So, next up, we have something else I didn't watch, but this one includes something that everybody wants to see because everybody wants to see this.
Oh yeah. Let's get into it.
Modules. Here they are.
Modules for
over
the
there.
win.
But it has a grandmother, so it's forgiven. But there'll probably be an ad. Oh, maybe not, but there will be.
Catherine said earlier,
Mm.
and I think these were some wise words. It is ad blocker o'clock.
No, it is. I don't know. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's that time.
No, it didn't. Y'all savage with this.
Catherine, what's that supposed to mean? This is ex-boyfriend music.
Well, here's the thing. I like to be surprised. So this is surprising. I don't know what exactly the type of music it is. You know, it's like drone music. So I know I'm not a drone person. So
Yeah, I wonder what it would sound like with the, like, if that really harsh ringtone kind of sound, like the doo-doo, like, if that was turned down, and you could hear more of the other stuff that was going on. Just curious what that would sound like.
Well, it's like horror music. But anyways, shout out to Valton Hill.
No, I mean, I feel like there's elements of that you could take and put into a track, but I don't altogether, maybe the level, the sound levels, again, I wonder what it would sound like if that one tone was lowered more, but
yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, it is.
Also, let's point out this is a very expensive setup. Two of the teenage engineering things, these are like, aren't these like $1,500?
Oh yeah, man. You don't mess around with the teenage engineering. They cost an arm and a leg.
Wow. That's a serious setup right there. Serious setup. So
cool.
Back to this background music. How do you find these? What I type in Synth Jam on Thursday afternoon. First 30 videos I look at, and I just look at the thumbnail. Whichever one looks the most interesting, that's what I go with. And this was very interesting.
Yeah, man, it's really all about that thumbnail. So that's all it takes.
If you want your video,
we're all equal opportunity. It's an equal opportunity stream. So just have a good thumbnail.
Exactly.
You don't have to be like super experienced or anything,
Yeah, or you're friends of the channel. So that's, anyone who's on here. A lot of y'all have been on around the web. And people like Jay Hoskins or Air for Effect or Heyman, those are all friends of the channel. So, you're on that. Now, onto something much more news. I don't want to say newsworthy because that's rude. Much more in the news. We've got something brand new, and this is very exciting. I know that Autumn is as excited as I am.
Yes, I'm stoked about this actually.
Today is this day. It's Microcosm Day, or
The Hologram Chroma console.
the Chroma console, multi
Yes.
effector.
It looks so cool, man. They really have their design down to where when they come out with hardware, you can tell who it belongs to.
Shout out Jay Hoskins in the chat.
Hey, Jay.
Thank you for watching possibly your own videos on my channel. It's like Inception. Who's excited? Autumn is excited. I don't know if Autumn's gonna get it. I mean,
You know, it's a little bit more affordable than the Microcosm.
it is. It seems very reasonably priced for all of the fun and stuff that I think I got out of the Microcosm, and that you want out of the Microcosm.
Right.
$400 is not nothing, but
it's not nothing, but it's not crazy. It's not like, you know, for some reason I feel like that 500 mark, it just makes it, anything over 400 seems like weird to me. Not weird, but like a lot. But 400 is just kind of like, it's expensive, but like not unreachable.
yes, 100%.
Yeah.
So the Chroma console, well, you know what? Let's just watch part of their video because I think they made an amazing video. Did you watch the video?
They did. I actually did watch the video. Okay, you guys, you have to watch this.
Let's be honest. Well, I don't need to really talk too much about this anymore because we all know what to expect. It's hologram. I love that hologram really like stays in their own, like, I don't want to call stay in their own lane, but like they aren't releasing like a lot of pedals. Like the Microcosm really just knocked it out of the park and they kept letting that ride.
Right.
And so yeah, let's just watch like the video. I love this video. So yeah, please don't have a commercial. Also, before I start, the fact that this video has almost 100,000 views in one day, and this is from the manufacturer, and no one, obviously everyone already knows, no one trusts the manufacturer's videos of anything. So this really shows like they have a lock-in with the people that really like their stuff enough for people to be fans enough to watch a video.
That's amazing.
12,000 subscribers, and to do 95,000 one day means it's truly something people want. So here we go.
That is so awesome.
At Mill, we made the absolute easiest way to deal with your food waste. As you know,
Anyways, we all can watch the entire video. So I'm just gonna lower it here. We can talk about it. I think this is exactly what people would have. I think if this came out before the microcosm, it wouldn't be as wanted because the microcosm left a lot of room for like just wanting more straightforwardness. So
Right.
now it
Mhm.
wraps in all the stuff you wish that the microcosm just told you it did, but now it does it.
Yeah.
But
There's
what a great video.
Yeah, man. There's a lot to be said for a piece of gear that is more straightforward and it doesn't feel like a guessing game.
Mhm.
You know?
The way they laid it out too in the rows, perfect.
Love it. So organized and just fun to just look at. Just a fun piece of hardware to have.
I mean, this is like a rock star pedal. I mean, when we were at the studio,
Yes.
the engineer was like, "Oh, that's that thing."
Yeah, he knew exactly what that
Yeah.
was. Like I said, that design, like you look at that, you know exactly who's made that.
Yeah. Captain says, "I don't know there's another company right now as trusted for quality as Hologram." I agree. Also, I mean, I have a huge love for Hologram. They have been, well, supporters of the channel in a sense. They asked all those years ago if I would check out the Hologram microcosm, and they were like, not like, "Oh, make a video." They were just like, enjoy it, and I truly did. And yeah, to this day, I never think about getting rid of my precious microcosm. It's
He
right
never leaves
here.
the house without it, you guys. He never leaves the house without it.
It's the only pedal on the entire desk. Think about that. The desk has like Prophet 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like all the pedals that I actually have are under the desk. So this is the only one that gets to have like it's front and center, like amazing, like whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. I don't know if I will like order it early or anything. That might be a stretch.
Yeah, you could always, wait a while for the hype to die down. Although I think this is really cool. Like Universal Vibe put it perfectly. All the things in the microcosm I was on the fence are solved with this box. I agree.
Yeah. It also came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw the countdown like 2 days,
Yeah.
and then boom, it's here. And it was just like, it's cool because it's like a desktop unit. It is also like a pedal, but just the way that they kind of mentioned it, Chroma console, like just it's I mean, I'll wait. Just like Matt. I'll wait, but
I think that's wise, Matt. I always like to wait before I jump on anything new, really.
Mhm.
And it has always served me well, but I am excited about it. I think a lot of y'all are as well.
Yeah. I do want to know what a lot of the effects do, like beforehand, I guess. Like I'd like to see, oh, that's that and that's that, so I can really get a feel of like, oh, that's very useful, because I don't know yet.
Totally.
I just know it
Yeah.
makes great sounds.
No, for sure. I think seeing more demos come out and then perhaps some tutorials or just seeing people's workflow on it, that's a big deal for me because again, I want to make sure that if I get something, it's not annoying
Mhm.
to figure out. Like somebody said this earlier and it's so true.
Yeah. I fell asleep with my headphones on before the stream. Just woke up to this.
Well, good morning.
morning.
Yeah.
Um,
Early bird gets the worm.
yeah. So the next thing we're going to talk about, not quite as much fanfare.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of I was gonna say mixed reviews, but I feel like I've
You only
only
watch Tatros.
yeah. Shout out Tetro.
So this is the thing here. It is the Korg Kaoss. And you know what? People in this chat have mentioned the Korg Kaoss before. So if you're a fan of the Korg Kaoss, here it is. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
What does it remind y'all of? Does it look like something similar?
It's an SP404. I'll be honest. I couldn't believe the price. That was the only thing that made me be like, that is
Yeah.
so confused about a price like that.
Right, but that is a lot, and I think it's just because they tried to make it kind of like two things, you know, like the SP404 with like some like DJing capabilities. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig that thing, but like not for $1,000.
Yeah, get your stylus fingers out, everybody.
Yeah.
I was actually much more turned off by the lag in the processor. That killed me, that I was seeing like, and also let's be honest, like I think Tetro in general is a very fair to optimistic reviewer of everything, right? You know, Bo
Yeah.
Beats or Loop Hop, they're fair to optimistic.
No, totally. I mean, I've definitely like heard him give really honest, like non-flattering, like honest feedback, you know, that's always appreciated, even if it's like not good news.
Yeah. He was not fond of this.
He was not.
I can understand that. I was just honestly blown away by how slow certain things came up. So if we watch the video from Korg, it's going to look amazing, and that's the one I put in. So, but you know what? Let's do that, because I think that's more fair. We're going to watch the actual video from Korg.
Alrighty, let's
I
do
have
it.
not, and you know.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Yeah, let's be fair, y'all.
Let's be fair.
Can you make the screen bigger?
Can I make the screen bigger?
Yeah, can you just make it full screen? There you go.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier.
How's it going? I hope you're doing very well. Today we're going to have a look at the Korg Kaoss Replay, a dynamic effects processor and stereo sampler, two of my absolute favorite things in any hardware device. Of course, what stands out when you first see this device is this large screen. This is a touch capacitive LCD screen. This is what you're going to use to trigger and modulate your effects.
I like that background music. The background music kind of fire.
That's cool.
I've definitely not made on this, but hey, I like background music.
Never know. Maybe.
Oh, wait, this is EasyBot? Oh, I didn't know EasyBot was doing this. Oh, cool.
Below that, we have 16 adjustable velocity sensitive pads, which you can sample onto, resample onto, or load samples directly to via the micro SD card slot in the front. To the left and right of the pads, we have two assignable crossfaders, which you can create different crossfade groups. That's a lot of fun. You can process incoming audio over the phono input. There's an adjustable switch for high or low gain. You can also bring audio in directly over USB-C because this is a class-compliant audio interface. There's also a 1/4-inch jack for a microphone input with dedicated effects and a dedicated trim knob for adjusting the gain of your microphone. And then a headphone input, which you can assign different monitor groups to or just monitor the main mix. The Kaoss Replay is full of useful effects. We have loads of filters, distortions, loopers, delays, reverbs, and so many more useful live performance and studio effects. There's 128 available effects in the Korg Kaoss Replay. Let me show you how you can change the effects and assign them to the 12 program memory slots. Right now, I want to change slot 1 to something like a high pass filter plus delay, even though reverb filter does sound great. Let's get some music going first, though. The amount of depth that I have on the effect will also be saved into the program memory. Press down on data entry and find your new effect. I love this one. It's quantized to the BPM output, which is exactly the same as my samples playback.
So, okay, great. Now I'm looking for, here we go. Let's play Loopop's video real quick.
Two contestants.
An ad, but it's fine. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, skip the ads.
Replay takes inspiration from the XY pad-centric interface of their.
So I didn't like, let's see where Loopop brought it up. I believe he brings it up somewhere here, I think. Let's see.
Exactly. I kind of cheated here by adding
like this bothers
different
me.
notes into different pads, and then
that lag. You can see that like lag, right? On between like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's almost like it's a loading a page.
cheated here by adding
Yeah, what?
different notes, different pads, and then
What
even
is
though
that?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. It's. I bet this thing is crazy powerful, but just. And yeah, Catherine was pointing out you can't pitch notes at all, so it's a very weird like. It's a very weird interface.
Facts, Catherine. Facts.
I guess, you know, I guess I know exactly what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they put the RCA jacks and everything. It's like a DJ thing in the middle.
Right. No, totally. It's for a certain type of person, right? So
Yes.
so somebody that does do DJs and like live shows like that, I would love to see somebody, you know, use that and get down, probably put on a really cool show with it. But yeah, it's definitely a certain type of person. I don't think we fit that target audience.
No. And the big thing that Loopop also pointed out was the one effect at a time. That is so strange to me that like
One
it's
effect at a time?
Yes, it's a universal effect that you can select which groups you want it to apply to.
Huh.
And maybe they'll update this in firmware, but you can't have like, you can't even be like, oh, I want a split. So I want like, let's say I want side A to be a flanger and I want side B to be a chorus. And then I'm going to like do a fade thing. You can't do that. It's a global effect. And
Wow. Okay.
it just seems so strange.
I mean, any DJs in the chat that would probably use this. I'm curious because again, we're really just not that target audience. So I'm just wondering what like a DJ,
Also, no sequencer.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I don't get that. That's why I'm like, so it's just for a DJ. Why in the world would you allow like
a producer
to beats or like you need to give there must be DJ channels.
Oh yeah, there has to be, man. Yeah, for sure. There are. I am a DJ. And no, it's not too great. Okay. Thank you, Universal Vibe, for your honest feedback.
No, a DJ actually couldn't afford this. A working DJ could not afford this.
And then people that watch this after the stream and want to, give their input in the comments, please do.
Yes. This is something I didn't look up, so maybe someone can mention this real quick. Does it beat match? I don't know. I know you can load audio into these and have pads, and I think the limit on the length of the audio was very good.
Right.
But I don't know if it can't be matched, because that's what I thought it was. I thought it was you want an all-in. It's almost like Serato. You want Serato in a box, so you can press this, and now you can like hear one side. You can press this. You can Q mix the other side.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Mm-hmm.
That would be 100% dope.
Yeah, totally.
I just don't know if it can do that.
Right.
What's up, Champ Flex? What's going on?
Hey, Champ.
I'll have to look. To
Yeah,
see if
for
I can
sure.
match.
You know, maybe there's some DJs that are making some demos with this or reviewing it. I'll have to like scroll through like YouTube shorts and see if anybody's made something with this.
Yeah. Um, it could be amazing in the future. But just yeah, we're not the target audience, so we probably shut up. I hope Viral. Well, I don't know if Viral Beats is here, but if Viral Beats is here, hopefully he can chime in on our next topic, which is well, it's Roland
Yeah, Roland.
and some upgrades to the Phantom. Um, so it's a paid upgrade for your Phantom X, and I think the topic was I forgot the topic, but the topic was probably something about is the Roland Phantom dead? And you know, Viral can tell us, but it's a $200 paid upgrade
Oh
to
wow.
get your ACB. So all your like Roland software emulations. I forgot ACB stands for analog control
Oh, okay.
something.
Oh, Viral Beats goes, haha, their update. Yeah, Matt, if you got some info that you'd like to share, feel free, Viral.
Yeah.
Matt Z says ACB coming to Phantom is a big deal. All right.
Yeah, I think it is. I just don't know about like if you spend that much money on a Phantom, like why not have it be free? Like why not get
Yeah.
people more into it? Oh, and
Well,
ACB
how much
stands
is the
for
Phantom?
analog circuit behavior. Let me see. The Phantom, maybe they have a full Phantom here. Here we go. So 730. So what's this like? You know, roughly a little over $3,000 in American money. 35,
What?
32.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you're not paying montage prices or
No,
anything.
totally. I mean, it's yeah, you're paying for something good. So, makes sense.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the centerpiece of, you know, your studio or whatever.
Right, yeah. Totally.
I just think goodwill would have prevailed here if they give you a free upgrade, you know?
Yeah, because you're already paying so much for it, and well, Viral Beat says 200 isn't bad, but the Phantom has a lot of other issues. Oh, gotcha.
I was on stream with you, Viral, when you were going through some almost like it's like some like glitching issues that still had existed with the audio during like had like a sequencer stuff. Yeah, that's what it was. The polyphony. It would exceed the polyphony or something, or just something was weird in it, and you were not very. Do you still own your Phantom, by the way? You know? Yeah, I just think it should be free.
Yeah, you think it should be free? Well, it's interesting because Viral, Viral thinks 200 is not too bad. I don't know. I don't own it, but I would agree with you, Steven. It just seems like if you've already paid so much, that extra $200 feels like a lot for an update.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a constant. Well, Viral doesn't own it anymore.
Like it's almost like a subscription model.
Yeah, I just kind of have this thing of if you keep giving people something, they don't forget you. And like
Right,
I think
yeah.
Arturia is a great example of this.
Yes.
Think
shout out
about
Arturia.
how much value the Mini Freak or the
Oh my
Micro
gosh,
Freak
the Micro
had.
Freak. I still want that. Yeah.
Since its inception, it's like the
Since
gift
its
that keeps on
inception.
giving, right?
See what you did there.
It went from one thing to then having it was already great as is for the price, right? $200, $300 or whatever. And then boom, they give you a vocoder, and then boom, they're giving you like more like effects and like algorithms, and then boom, they're like, do you know, it just kept going with
Right.
that thing.
when companies do that, it builds trust with
Yes.
your consumers, and they get excited about your products. They'll probably buy your newest thing because yeah, like I said, there's trust there.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. Universal Vibe says Roland loves the software as a service kind of a model. They're making bank now. The X update is more migration into monthly cloud sucking wallet dry.
A lot of
Yeah.
places are going that way, I feel like. I mean, that's kind of just the new business model nowadays. I don't know.
Subscription everything.
Yep.
They'll find a way. Nothing is free, right? Like that's the thing. If you think something's free,
You're the product.
You're the product. I always think like this, like when a company gives something away for free, like are they secretly like installing like something to like, because I mean, it just doesn't make sense to do anything for free.
And they're probably a lot of these companies are selling your information.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that, and to be fair, we do it all the time. We give up our private information, or maybe not super private, but like we'll give up information for convenience. You know, like, hey, do you want to log into this website? Log in with your Gmail account or your Facebook account.
Yeah, you're giving something up. It doesn't feel like it, but then you're getting bombarded with random newsletters that you never thought you signed up for, and you're like, huh? And it's like, well, that's what, you know, even Universal Audio did it with that recent LA 2A thing. So
oh yeah.
And you know, I already had Universal Audio, so they already had all my information, but you know, it is what it is.
Irregardless.
And yeah, this is a good point. Giving out free updates mean that more people buy the product going forward and gives people a positive impression of your company.
Exactly. It's exactly what I was trying to say.
It does. So lastly, this is a autumn requested topic, but a very good topic because
a lot of people were talking about this. I mean, this is kind of a big thing, and I feel like this is the well, first of all, let's talk about what it is.
There's no graphic.
Okay. We're talking about the whole Spotify stuff, y'all, and how they're making changes. And the question that well, you put a question on there, Steven.
I'm sitting through a 40-second video at freaking J2
Okay. But essentially with the whole Spotify stuff, Jillian, irregardless is not a word. Well, Steven says it, so I gotta say it too.
Yeah, okay. So here we go. We're gonna do the Weaver Beats video. That's gonna be how we are introduced to this.
Yeah. Let's watch the Weaver Beats video.
So I think, you know, Weaver is obviously getting somewhat comical with it because it's supposed to be entertaining, but there is good information here, and so let's just play it.
A penalty to distributors and labels and enable fraudulent streams. Yeah, so we better see them charging major record labels because you know they are the ones doing Spotify bot farms. But I can guarantee you they will not see any sort of penalty for this. They've been doing it for years, and they're going to continue to do it. Estimates have placed the share of streams generated by fraudsters on Spotify anywhere from 3% to 10%. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's absolute cap. Major labels definitely contributing way more than that. Maybe they're just counting the small timers doing it there. So what they have cited here as 2/3 of songs not being able to generate streams, that is not even taking into account annually. This is just taking into account 1,000 all time. So it should be actually much higher than 2/3. Yeah, pretty soon Spotify is going to become the rich boys platform, flexing on all the broke boys.
Farewell.
This will be something that only benefits people on the top of the metaphorical Spotify food chain. People already complain about Spotify being broken. You know, you don't make very much money from it. So it's just made it that 2/3 of the songs on the platform don't make money at all either. However, some have pointed out that Spotify's 1,000 stream threshold will affect only those earning less than $5 a year from streaming payouts. I have no idea where these publications are getting their poorly formed opinions from. Where are they getting this $5 a year from? I don't know. The only thing I could guess is maybe how the range of Spotify payments is from 0.003 to 0.005. And the only way this makes any theoretical sense at all is if the person has Creators frequently require a minimum level before they allow indie artists to withdraw their money. We're talking about tracks whose royalties aren't hitting those minimum levels, leaving their Spotify royalty payouts sitting idle in bank accounts.
So anyway, the point is, Autumn can give a little bit more of a summary.
I mean, it's one of those changes that have inspired a lot of people to get off Spotify, but I feel like a lot of people that weren't necessarily making a whole lot of money in the first place, like myself. I mean, I don't really make money on Spotify. Obviously, it doesn't affect me very much, but I can obviously see why people that were making money and were maybe counting on that income are so upset about it and want to find obviously alternatives to Spotify and just don't want to support it as a platform anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, will I continue using Spotify? As of now, I've still been using it. But I don't know, man. What about you, Steven?
Well, all I can say is, you know, I would like to say that 1,000 streams is a lot of streams for any person in general. I
Right.
think that if you got 1,000 streams on your track, you should be very proud of yourself, because 1,000 is nothing to like, be. I just think 1,000 is so much more than most people think and so much more difficult to achieve. I mean, let's just say the number 1,000 is a lot. This channel, while like gets 1,000 views a video now, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's
We
pretty
don't have
cool.
1,000 subscribers on this channel, right? And
Shout out to you guys
yeah, shout out to everyone watching. Like and subscribe, and like the video right now.
and comment
Click
if you'd
video.
like after the stream.
Click it. The thing about 1,000 is that it is very significant, and so it feels demoralizing to a lot of people when they feel like the barrier to success, or it keeps rising. The water level is, you keep drowning under, like,
Yeah, the goalpost keeps moving.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Good, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I just feel like if you can do 1,000 of anything, that's significant in the world of online, like, creativity or whatever, because when
Yes.
you think about the massive numbers of people who are doing it, it's not very easy. And to put it into my own personal thing, when I started my original channel, I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers ever. I thought that was impossible. And you know how difficult that was? It was extremely difficult to get just 1,000 subscribers. And while this channel is more of a let's kick back and avoid the actual YouTube world channel, so we don't care about getting subs, you can see that we're streaming every week, thousands of views, and we still don't get 1,000 subs because it is difficult. And so this is just kind of another crappy thing when you think about artists and people who may have 1,000 streams. They just want to get 1,000 streams on songs on Spotify, and they have a bunch of songs that may have 800 streams, and they're not going to get like paid because, it's so tough.
Yeah, it's messed up, man. And like it was said in the video, the top people are probably gonna be okay, but it's all the people that were, maybe making some money off of it. Maybe that was like, hey, that was like a car payment or something. Like those people are the ones that are getting screwed.
Yeah. Champ says, if you get 1,000 views on a video, your YouTube is in the top 10% of videos. That's how much people don't get 1,000 views in this. That's so true.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's
and then you put it even more into perspective, like when you think about even just like 100 views, right? 100 people in a room watching you or listening to your music. 100, just put put that number like 100 people in a room, or even 20 people in a room, like that's awesome.
Yeah. So this kind of does defeat a lot of, and to be honest, it feels like musicians, we sometimes are killing ourselves, right? You don't see a ton of strikes or people saying
Yeah.
they're going to pull down their music from streaming services. But just now there was actors and they refused to work for over 100 days. And then they got what they wanted. I mean,
Right.
something. Musicians, it's just like we keep taking it and we've reached a point where we're so low that everyone
No,
doesn't care at this
no,
point.
totally. It would take like the top of the top people, like
Yes.
so many people to actually make a difference, but
They don't own their music.
no,
None of them own their
they
masters. So it's
don't.
just a label. So they just keep, we lost a long time ago.
Mhm.
But anyways, we thank you for coming to watch
Thanks,
our
y'all.
stream. We're gonna go, but we're gonna see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Concise.
Peace.
Goodbye, everyone.